3D shoulders command respect. You want that respect? This is the video for you. Raise your arm to determine if you see separation in that front deltoid. It should pop. Then place your hands on your hips, push your middle delts out. You should see separation and some pop there as well. And finally, do a rear double biceps pose. Rear delts are smaller, but should pop. Tip number 2, if your middle delts are weak, you want to start with the machine side raise. You want to have the pad just above your elbow for better leverage. You're going to push your way slow and in control. You're going to hold for a 3 count at the top. You're going to descend on a 3 count, pause before executing the next rep. No machine available, use the cable and execute the same way. You're going to have to use lighter weight here because you have less leverage. It's a longer moment arm, so it'll feel heavier. If you have to use dumbbells, 15 to 25 pounds is more than enough to start. Again, due to a longer moment arm and less leverage. I'll show you the programming for all the exercises in the power tip. Tip number 3, if your rear delts are weak, you want to use the same machine and you want to execute just like the side raise, but you'll be bent over with your head on the pad. Do the same with the cable, but I suggest you use one at a time. Trying to do both is awkward and you don't feel it as well. With dumbbells, rest your head on a bench, execute like you would with the machine. And again, don't go too heavy. 15 to 25 pounds should be enough. Tip number 4, if your front delts are weak, the cable is best here. I have yet to find a machine that can activate the front delt and it's not awkward. The cable gives you plenty of time under tension is what you're looking for. Unlike the military press, more on that in a minute. So you want to execute like the side raise, but don't stop at 90 degrees. You want to go to about 110, 120 degrees to fully engage the muscle. You can do the same with the dumbbell. Keep your palm neutral so you avoid any tendonitis or impingement syndrome. Tip number 5, if you love the military press, your front delts are probably full and well developed. I would skip front delt direct work until you're balanced on the middle and rear delts. Tip number 6, if your shoulders are lagging, don't train them after chest. Separate them by 2 to 3 days when your energy is high and you have full glycogen in the muscle. Tip number 7, train shoulders alone while you are prioritizing them. You can pair them with the back if you must. But again, do them first. And you'll want to train them twice per week, in addition to the indirect work they'll get when you train chest and back. More on programming in the power tip. Tip number 8, I believe in simplicity. Until you can master and dominate the exercise that I've shown you and maxed out the growth potential, there is no need for variety and variation. There are a lot of other exercises that you can incorporate, but you want to make sure you haven't left any gains on the table. So there's really no need for variety. That will come later. Power tip, here's how to program shoulders. And watch this next to see why you stop building muscle. And as always, thanks so much for watching.